Gina program. We are at the Pegasus Hotel awaiting the inaugural opening of the Hague Convention Conference, which will begin at 7 p.m. this evening. With us, we have Madam Justice from Suriname. Madam Justice, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Can you please tell me a bit about yourself?
I'm now for 11 months appointed as the Minister of Justice and Police. Before that, I was a practicing lawyer. I have my own law firm for nearly 19 years. And before that period, I was the Associate Professor of Law in the University of Suriname. And 11 months ago, the current president asked me if I am interested to be a Minister of Justice and Police because of my background. And I've said yes. So it is a challenge I'm taking now.
Thank you. What was your area of specialty, or what is your area of
Okay, I have a PhD in civil law, especially in contracts. And I have taught on the university contracts, the law for real estate, and also the system of the law.
Perfect. Going into this conference, what are some of your expectations?
My expectation is that my hope is that we will conclude to have a Caribbean Center of Children's Rights. And because I've seen in the 11 months now that the rights of children is a little bit a neglected part of our policy for Suriname. And I've learned that it's more or less the same in other Caribbean countries also. And if you realize that children are the future population of a country, it makes it necessary to develop a sustainable policy on how to protect your children, how you raise them, and how you implement their rights. And as you know, the Hague Conference is a very old treaty, I think 1922 or something or older, but nearly the whole world has ratified already the Convention on Children's Rights, and that is from 15 to 20 years ago. And I think that if we have ratified the Convention on Children's Rights, there cannot be a lot of blockades to participate also in the Hague Conference. Regarding Suriname, we have one problem, and that is that one of the parts of the treaty said that we need the Children's Rights Center with executive authority, and we haven't that facilitation yet. I have planned in my policy that in 2018 we'll go to a council of protection the right of the children. It's in the Dutch system. We call it the Raad voor Kinderbescherming, and that council has an executive authority. So I'm looking if I can make a condition, if it is possible, because right now we will not be able to fulfill that condition. It's in my policy, it is that we will implement it in 2018. Another thing that I'm very glad that I'm here in Guyana, and it's not because I'm sitting before your camera, but asking some person from UG, you will learn that I was one of the mobilizers to cooperate with the University of Guyana. And in my period as Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences, we have done a lot. There was an exchange of students yearly. There was an exchange of teachers and lecturers yearly. We were, I think, every quarter there was an exchange. And now as a Minister of Justice and Police, regarding to the lively movement of people and goods from Suriname and Guyana, it is necessary, I think, that we have to cooperate closely as countries. I want to reactivate some cooperation again. I have meetings with my colleague of Justice, Legal Affairs, Mr. Honorary Williams. I've also planned a meeting with the Minister of Public Security because it is important that the police corps, the fire department, is not only in the field of justice. There must be a lively cooperation, an active one, but I believe that if the two corps can work together closely with this movement of a lot of people, also criminals, for instance, between Suriname and Guyana, we will have a lot of success in solving some criminal deeds that are cross-bordering criminality, and we can solve a lot. We have to look at a backtrack also. How will we formalize that? Is Guyana willing to do it together like we have done with Soudrine and Mollison Creek? So there are a lot of things, and I think that Guyana and Suriname, when I come off a road here yesterday, and when I was driving to the country, I say to someone in my car, look, it's like Suriname. My conception is that the Guyanas, the 5 Guyanas, we have 5 Guyanas, as you know, are just one area, one country, and that is my conception. That's why I want to start also active cooperation with French Guyana. And in my university time, we have a cooperation between the 3 campuses, French Guyana, Suriname, Guyana. And I think that I have to reach a very active cooperation again between the police forces, between the fire departments, between legal affairs and I want also to discuss a 3-country project on legal affairs that has to be funded through the EU CARIFORUM projects.
Yes, that trade plan.
Yeah.
Going a bit further, you mentioned the closer collaboration with the 2 universities,
Yes.
specifically in Guyana. During your tenure, what can we see coming out in terms of collaboration-wise with
I have to talk, of course, with my colleague of education. My lucky is that a lot of the current intellectual people in Suriname has got lecturers from me. So also my colleague of education. And because it is important for the University of Suriname to have close cooperation with the University of Guyana. We had a lot of benefits. And I have decided to motivate him to talk with the university to go into that cooperation again. And right now, as the chairperson of the board of the University of Suriname is Professor Menka. And Professor Menka was one of the leading persons in that time that were in the cooperation with the University of Guyana then. And so I believe that we can expect something.
Thank you so much. So it's not just about being here for a conference,
No.
but it's also strengthening the key ties, critical
Yes.
areas of cooperation with Guyana, so
Yes.
that together we can be able to tackle certain
And there is
issues.
something with Guyana and Suriname. I don't know if you are aware of it. But for years when I'm attending conferences in CARICOM, OAS, everywhere, UNASUR, all these Guyana and Suriname are going together, even if we are fighting about our borders, but leave that. I think we can live with it. And it's important. I think that the 2 nations can live with that dispute. And we have a rational level of thinking that together we are powerful. You have a lot of resources here. We have a lot of resources. And I think if we have together go into cooperation in an economic way regarding the resources we have, the minerals and so on, we will be the Dubai of South America, really. But I think that we have to see that we have to develop a conception of development of both countries and how we will do that.
Thank you so much for your time. Happy birthday.
Thank you.